If you repurpose your podcast live streams and webinars into micro videos for social media and are looking for a simple and easy way to add engaging headlines and graphics to your videos, then this is for you. Now, you may already use Canva to create engaging graphics to market your business, but you may not already be aware of their simple video editing capabilities. Today, I'll be going over, first of all, the importance of having a headline on top of your videos. I'll also go over how to create a reusable template in Canva. We'll also look at how to add a 5-second outro at the end of your videos that can serve as a call to action. And we'll also look at how to alter the size of your design so that you can format videos for multiple social media platforms. So thanks for watching and hope you find this helpful. Well, thank you for the introduction, Grant. I think that's enough of me speaking. So without further ado, I'm going to jump right into Canva and start showing you how to make your videos pop. And more specifically, for those of you, like I said previously, that have live streams, podcasts, webinars, and are trying to create engaging social content from them, Canva is going to be a really useful tool for you. So I see Juana said, nice to see you. Nice to see you as well. Thanks for joining. I'm going to jump right into Canva. So here we go. All right. There we go. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by clicking create a new design. And I'm going to go ahead and do a custom size and make it 2000 by 2000 pixels. The reason I'm making it these dimensions is specifically for LinkedIn. So let's see. I actually need to adjust the screen I'm sharing with. One moment. Some technical difficulties, window, Chrome tab, untitled design. Okay, we're back. So the reason it's 2000 by 2000 is we want to have a square design specifically for LinkedIn. That's what's going to perform best on the platform. It's going to leave you room for a headline at the top, subtitles at the bottom. I'm also going to go later in the video talk about how you can transform these into vertical videos as well if you're going to be posting on platforms like YouTube Shorts or TikTok or Instagram Reels or IGTV. So, but specifically, Square is really, it's a pretty translatable platform, translatable size. It works on a lot of different platforms. So that's what we're going to start with. So I've got a blank design right here. And I'm going to go over to uploads. And instead of uploading like a photo like you normally would, I'm going to go ahead and upload a video. Now, this is a 1.3-second clip that I have from a conversation with Matthew Bigger. In this clip, he was talking about a story about Marcus Sheridan and how he really saved his business and grew his business through content marketing. So I really wanted to highlight this story. I thought it was a really good story and had some insights. So I used the editor Descript to actually pull this clip out. And now we're going to add all the designs in Canva. So you might see that it kind of takes a bit to upload sometimes, but you'll still be able to go ahead and start playing around with that. So you'll see it already has some graphics. This is from the original live stream that I did. And basically, I kind of want to start fresh and get rid of those. So I'm going to zoom in, and I'm going to go ahead and zoom in so you all can see this a little bit better too. And as you can see, kind of got a lot of room up top and up on the bottom. So here, I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this. And I'm going to create one video that's just Matthew. And one video that is just me. And then Canva can get a little wonky sometimes with the audio when you do this. So I'm going to mute one of ours and it's going to use the audio from the other. Otherwise, there might be an echo. So I'm just going to expand this to take up a little more room. There we go. I've got a little bit more of a centered, balanced composition. I could probably go a little bit bigger. By the way, got to check out Matthew Bigger. He's the one right here. You see he's great at helping coaches and consultants leverage video to create freedom in their business. He's got a ton of helpful YouTube tutorials and things of that nature. Go check him out on LinkedIn. Great person with some great advice. So yeah, so you kind of have to, play around with it. It's just like any graphic design you're doing in Canva. It just requires some tweaking. And one of the most useful parts, and what works really good with Canva, not all graphic designers, is their auto snap feature. So you can see when you have something centered, a purple line will pop up, and that'll tell you when things are properly centered and things of that nature. You can also zoom in and make sure that these videos are like the equivalent size. And I'll be honest, this is much easier and quicker to do when you're not live streaming and also trying to talk to an audience at the same time, but doing my best here. Okay, so I've left room at the top for a headline. I'm going to show you why a headline is so important in just a moment. Here we go. So I'm going to add some text. So why is a headline important on your videos? Why can't I just post this skeleton of a video and call it a day? Well, you actually could post it and it would be fine, but it wouldn't be great and it wouldn't be optimized. And the reason these headlines are so important is because, as you know, social media is very competitive and getting more competitive day by day. So you have to give people a reason to watch your videos. And really, that's what I want for you to hone in on this headline with, is to answer this question, kind of, why should I listen to this video? What's in it for me? So when you're creating a headline, that is what you want to focus on. So in this case, Matthew is talking about, I'm curious if you guys can actually hear this.
OG of content marketing. He has a company called River Pools and Spas, and one of the things that happened.
But essentially in this video, Matt is talking about how Marcus Sheridan saved his business. And I think that's a pretty eye-grabbing headline. It's kind of controversial and shows that there's some struggle in this story. He had to save his business, and maybe there's something that you can learn from this too. So that's what I'm going to title this headline: How Marcus Sheridan. It's a little too big right now, so I'm going to decrease the size. How Marcus Sheridan. I'm also going to change the font. I prefer, got a few fonts we use, but Montserrat is my favorite. I'm going to make this all caps. It's just kind of how I like to style it. So How Marcus Sheridan. Control. Basically what you can do is copy and paste, just like you would with any other platform. Or you can go ahead and click the element and click duplicate. And what I like to do is have like two different colors at the top to kind of grab attention and highlight specific words. So I really want to highlight this saved his business portion. So I'm going to put that in orange. Okay, so you can kind of see we have a design that's kind of coming together now. It's not just a naked video frame that you wouldn't really have any context about. And this kind of is just a step in the right direction, right? So we've got a headline here, and what I'm going to do down here is I want to leave room for subtitles. So currently Canva doesn't allow you to add subtitles directly in their platform. So what we'll do at the end, and I'm not going to show you this in this video, but you can actually go use a platform called Veed.io, and that's going to allow you to upload the video, and then it'll make automatic transcriptions that you can just edit a little bit, and then it'll add those captions. So, but what's important is in Canva, make sure to leave room for those captions. Okay. So another element I want to add is just like maybe some texture in the background. So I'm going to go ahead and type in like marble. I really like natural motifs. So this is kind of cool here. So let's bring this in, and I'm going to send it. I'm going to change it to our brand colors. This blue is already built in. And I'm going to position it backwards behind, and then make it a little bit more transparent so that it doesn't take up too much of the composition. Cool. So we've got something moving here. Another thing that you can do is click on the whole frame, click animate, and then go to page animations and click something like rise or photo zoom. I like stomp. Basically, stomp kind of gives you this like really strong like start to the video that just kind of grabs your attention. You got to remember that like we're not that different from dogs or squirrels, the way our minds work, right? Our attention is drawn to moving objects. So if you can add a little bit of movement to your videos, it's really going to help capture viewers' attention. So great. We've got that now. We've got a headline. We've got the main part of the video. Now I want to add an outro that's going to serve as a call to action for our business, right? We're creating these videos because we want to promote our business, drive awareness for our services, and drive leads. So if someone's made it to the end of the video, it's very likely that they might want to learn more or they're interested in learning more from you. And that's a great opportunity for you to maybe plug your content or your business. So what I'm going to do is press duplicate page. It's just going to take all the design elements from here. And then I'm going to get rid of the videos here. And now this is where I'm going to create a call to action. So I'll make this one really simple. Generally, I put a little more time and attention into it. But I'll make this one for our business. So basically at Authentic, we offer a done for you service for repurposing your videos, whether they're podcasts, live streams, or webinars, into content just like this, kind of meta, right? But so I want to have a call to action that's going to encourage people to check out our website if they want to learn more about those specific services. So learn more about our done for you video repurposing services. I feel like that's kind of long-winded, not that creative, but I'm just kind of going with something on the fly right here. So let's get this all centered. There you go. And then I'm going to add our website in here. I'm not going to take the time to like add our logo here, but that would not be too difficult if you wanted to. It's a little bit smaller. I kind of like how that's balanced right there. Doesn't really, I feel like it's too wordy. Let's see. I'm gonna decrease this a little bit. Done for you video repurposing. The video repurposing, make it a little bit larger so it kind of draws people's attention. And I'm gonna make this done for you blue. All right, that's a little bit better for the purposes of what we're working on today. And then as you can see, when I click on this and have it selected, it's going to show you how long this video is going to play or this slide is going to play. So I'm going to select 5 seconds here. You can make it shorter, you can make it longer. I think 3 to 5 seconds is a good length. It's enough for people to read the content here. And again, you can adjust the animations here so that when you get to the end of the video, it's going to highlight what you're working with there. So I'll show you what that looks like when you actually go ahead and press play.
Let me share a story about Marcus Ship.
Fast forward to the end of the video.
Where can you actually leverage video in your onboarding process? People are already warmed up to you because that's really the true power of video.
There you go. So it transitions to that slide, which again is going to give people just some direction about what your services are. You could promote a specific webinar, a future live stream, promote your podcast there. I specifically like to choose to promote our services directly. So it's really up to you. It's something that you can change pretty quickly and easily. If we want to get a little more advanced, you can add some music. This is my favorite song. It's the ukulele song that I play at the end of the beginning of every live stream. So you can add this, and then you're going to want to turn the volume way down because it's quite loud. But yeah, so Canva is definitely upping their game when it comes to video. It's still not perfect in the end all be all editor, but it serves a really awesome purpose in the design function. So I am going to move on to our next topic, which is resizing the video. Actually, no, I forgot about one thing. The way that I create this as a templatized version. So we want to make sure that this process doesn't take up all our time. If it takes up all of our time, then it's not going to do its job, right? We want to make this process as efficient as possible. So what I do is I like to title it something descriptive, like this is our LinkedIn Square template. And then I'm going to go and I actually the way I save templates is I save it as a bookmark. And I'm going to do that so that whenever I want to, I can go to my bookmarks. You may not have seen that actually in the screen, unfortunately, because I think StreamYard's blocking it off. But I just save this as a bookmark. I open it up. And then when I want to create another version of it, I just duplicate it and then go from that version. So once I'm in that version, all I'm going to do is I'm going to delete these videos. I'm going to bring in the next video from Canva. Say it's this one from Marion Abrams. I'm going to go through the same process again. This will take me a little bit longer so I'm not going to go all the way through it. And then I'm just going to change the headline at the top. Okay. And that's going to set me up with another video pretty efficiently. So if I wanted to go, I'm going to go ahead and backspace here, get it back to our original design. So that's the cool thing with Canva though, is you can reuse your templates and not have to worry about redoing it every single time. So the majority of the time that goes into these videos is a lot of it's upfront and just creating that template that you're happy with. And cool. So if we wanted to resize this for other formats, maybe you want to do a landscape version or a vertical version that can work for a platform like TikTok or YouTube Shorts or IGTV. I'm going to click resize. And then Canva actually is going to give you an option that's a TikTok video right here. You're just going to copy it and resize it. And there you go. It's going to resize that for you. Now from here, you're going, oh, I got to switch the screen again. One moment. Share screen. Sorry, I'm screwing up the transitions today. Copy of LinkedIn Square template. Okay, here we are. So when I clicked resize, it's going to give you a landscape version for that design. And you're going to have to make some edits here. It's never going to be perfect, but it won't take you too long if you already kind of have the right design elements in place. From here, I probably would adjust this to where these are actually stacked on top of each other. And then let's increase those size of that a little bit. Okay. Can make this text a little bit bigger, make it stand out a bit. And again, still you want to leave room for subtitles at the bottom in Veed. Another way you could do this is just download the Square option, and then you could bring it into another Canva design or a Veed.io design, and you can just extend the height of it there. And that's also another way to do it. I'd also have to edit this a little bit. But basically, if you have your original template, it gets quite simple and easy to adjust for the platform that you want to publish on. So that is a really high level, simple overview going into Canva. Hopefully this was quite helpful. I think that most people are probably already using Canva to market their business, to create graphics and slider posts and things of that nature. But a lot of people don't know that you can also do video in the platform. And maybe if you're working with a graphic designer right now, they probably have the skill set to do some video editing for you as well. But I'll also use this opportunity just to kind of plug our services real quick. So hopefully you found some value in this live stream video. Please reach out, first of all, if you ever have any questions about this process. Happy to answer them on LinkedIn or on YouTube in the comments. And basically the way our service works is you just send us your podcast, webinars, or live streams. We're going to go through all that content, find 30 to 90 second highlight clips that we can transform into micro videos like the ones that we were working on today. We're going to go through a little bit more refined process through that. I was just showing you one bit of the process today. But once we're done with those videos, we send them right back to you and they're ready for you to post on social media. So if you ever have any questions about that service, please let me know. I'm happy to help. And hopefully this helps. Have a great week.